Shalom, good evening, bonsoir everybody. Mayor Brownstein, City Councilors, Côte Saint-Luc constituents, and I'd also like to recognize several BNai Brith, very important BNai Brith people. Eric Bissell, Honorary President for Life, BNai Brith Canada, and Ted Greenfield, past President, BNai Brith Canada, and President of the what we call the happiest place in Côte Saint-Luc, the BNai Brith residence, and the new Chateau BNai Brith. If you pass by, it's going up like crazy, and it should be ready for occupancy in about a year from now. So welcome, and Ronnie Roeder on our national board. We are blessed to have a wonderful partnership with the greatest city, Côte Saint-Luc. With our offices here, wonderful help and cooperation with both of our senior residences, and participation in various community events. And yes, as my dear brother Alan would say, I am a constituent as well. Now some serious stuff. For the past 35 years, BNai Brith Canada has been the only Jewish organization to publish the annual audit of anti-Semitic incidents in concert with the Cantor Report out of Israel and the Anti-Defamation League in the US. And our numbers in respect to increases in anti-Semitism are always pretty consistent with those two other reports. Our recent release of the 2016 report showed a horrifying increase across Canada of 26% over the previous year, and the worst year on record in 35 years. That's 1,728 recorded incidents, and Quebec remains consistent with about 15% of the total. My purpose this evening is not to dwell on the particulars, and I'm awaiting my annual invitation from the Côte Saint-Luc Men's Club so I can go into more detail on the report and certainly talk about how BNai Brith responds to and reacts to the incidents across Canada, which is a very compelling story. However, I can't stress enough how important it is to report incidents to our 24/7 anti-hate line, which is 1-800-892-BNAI. As the audits are used very effectively with all levels of government and lawmakers to create awareness and lobby for stronger measures to fight racism. One strong example was the influence we had with the 2015 report to the Mayor of Montreal, Denis Coderre, and how it totally influenced him to form the first hate crimes unit in Montreal. And I have copies of the report that I'm going to hand out for all of the councilors. But now back to a happier moment. So with all the recorded incidents across Canada, and with the second largest Jewish population in Canada, next to Thornhill, Côte Saint-Luc has consistently the lowest number of reported incidents. And why? Mostly because we have an outstanding police force under Commander Jean O'Malley. Where are you, Jean? There you are. Very, very, very diligently protecting us. The public security force and the incredible VCOPs always patrolling our neighborhoods. And I know Glenn Ashton has been a force behind that, and thank you so much, Glenn. Plus, zero tolerance for discrimination. So at this point, and I said to everybody I would be brief, I would like Eric Bissell and Ted Greenfield to join me on the stage. BNai Brith Canada, with our official crest, is awarding this certificate of recognition. This certificate is presented to the City of Côte Saint-Luc for excellence in leading the fight against racism, anti-Semitism, and discrimination. presented on this 12th day of June 2017, signed by Michael Mostyn, CEO, BNai Brith Canada, and Jay Harris, Chairman of the Board, BNai Brith Canada. And it's my pleasure to present this to you.
Thank you so much. We will hang this proudly.
This is totally unprepared and really spontaneous because you're all here and we have the opportunity as BNai Brith to have presented you with this certificate. But more than that, there has been tremendous cooperation between BNai Brith and the city of Côte Saint-Luc, the mayor of Côte Saint-Luc, the aldermen, the councillors, I beg your pardon. We have BNai Brith because of our cooperation with the city of Côte Saint-Luc. We have the existing affordable living residence, which was formerly the site of the City Hall of Côte Saint-Luc, where we have built an amazing residence with 96 apartments. But over and above that, we are in the process, and if you drive along Côte Saint-Luc Road, you will see that we are progressing. We're in the process of building another affordable residence consisting of 126 apartments, subsidized for seniors, affordable residence. We take great pride, we BNai Brith take great pride in being able to do this, and I must say this is will be the only two residences of their kind in the province of Quebec. And with whom were we able to cooperate to achieve this? With the city of Côte Saint-Luc. So we thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. First of all, very proud of this, and we will hang it with great pride. I'm very proud of our safety record in Côte Saint-Luc, and it is because we have the three levels. We have the police, we have public safety, and we have VCOPs. And we're a very unique community, and congratulations to you, Glenn, for bringing that in. I'll let you hold this while I just chat up a bit about the BNai Brith House. I mean, we are so proud to be having a new BNai Brith House in Côte Saint-Luc. We have residences, we have people in Côte Saint-Luc that are aging, and they want to stay in our city, and we need seniors' homes. And to have a subsidized seniors' home and a second subsidized seniors' home is of such importance. And we're so happy to work with you. We're not doing you any favors. You're doing us all the favors, because we want people to be able to have the best quality of life right here in Côte Saint-Luc. And we want to ensure that seniors, particularly those that have need for assistance financially, have a place to stay. And where better than right next to the Côte Saint-Luc Shopping Center, which is going to be easy access for them to do their shopping and yet live relatively independently and have kosher food and everything that they could want, living in the community that they love. So I thank you for everything you've done and for all your great work. Teddy Greenfield. We always remember Jerry Weinstein whenever we talk about Shadow BNai Brith and BNai Brith House. And it's people like you that make our community great. So thank you all for everything that you do, and thank you for awarding us. We'll try to keep this city safe for all our residences, all the people that live here, as well as the people in our Shadow BNai Brith and in the BNai Brith House. Thank you so much.
For the opportunity.
Yeah, thank you so much. Thanks a lot. Anything else?
Thank you.
Sure.